This material is from Ian McGilchrist, one of my new heroes. He's a brain researcher, and he spent 35 years studying the brain function as it relates to brain damage. So he was a psychiatrist, and what he studied is what happens when the brain is damaged to your psychology. And that work, he discovered that our whole idea about brain regions was completely off base and absolutely wrong in how it was presented. And he rewrote that science. And what he explains is that we have two ways of attending to the world that either make the left brain dominant or the right brain dominant in terms of leading the charge, so to speak. And what he explains is that the left brain's function is to examine, categorize, obtain, control, manipulate things. And that's a very useful thing because we need to do that to survive. But we also need the right brain, which is able to intuitively sense. It actually is able to understand interconnectedness and relationships between things. And it more senses than anything else. It doesn't examine exactly. It just observes. It's what happens when people meditate for 10,000 hours. There's a lot stronger activation, and many other things, by the way, of the right brain dominance. And so what he explains is that if you want to get in touch with what he calls enchantment and wonder and the divine, you cannot do it with your left brain because the very act of turning on the left brain makes it so you can't perceive those things at all. And when you're in your right brain, you actually are aware of both the mode of being that you're in and the potential of the left brain, what it does. But the left brain is only aware of itself, of its mode only. So it's very narrow and it's focused. And it's very ignorant of what it doesn't know. It's very arrogant about what it thinks it knows. So what I understand now is that the reason why you can't examine these things logically in an effective way to relieve the conditions we're talking about, which is chronic pain and emotional angst and so on, is because the minute you try to do that, you can't see it.